Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Asad Yaqub here. Very recently in Pakistan, we had a shocking news, and that shocking news was when the students appear in IELTS exam, paper delivered IELTS exam on 8th August, their results were being delayed. Many students got this message that your result is under investigation and all that, okay? And later on, it turned out that 8th August IELTS exam was compromised, means like some of the answer keys were leaked and students got benefit from those leaked answer keys or something similar like that. As a result of that, UKVI, IELTS for UK Visa and Immigration, they took action against this happening and they banned paper delivered IELTS UKVI in Pakistan. Okay, now it's not all IELTS, it's not all paper delivered IELTS, it's only UKVI paper delivered IELTS, which is no more temporarily. It is not there. There is a ban on it. And computer delivered IELTS UKVI is available. So the candidates who want to get IELTS UKVI, they have only one option, and that option is computer delivered. Let me tell you, as per my information, there is more hanky-panky in computer delivered IELTS than paper delivered. So if they're going to ban computer delivered also, what will be left? Okay, this is really surprising, right? Okay, anyways, now let's see. You never know. We've got another competitor of IELTS, that is PTE, and PTE test is solely conducted on computer. Whether you are computer literate or you are not computer literate, for your PTE exam, you have to sit in front of a computer and you have to, you will be administered that test and all that stuff. So my speculation is that IELTS is going to be shifted to computer altogether, and this paper delivered option will not be available in the future. Why? There are several reasons, there are several indications. The first thing is computer delivered IELTS is quicker, it is faster. You can book your test even a couple of days before. Like if you want to appear tomorrow, even you can book tonight or today. One thing. Second, you get the result on third day. My son appeared in IELTS UKVI computer delivered. The day he appeared, that day gone. Next day, and on third day at 11 p.m. I got his result. Right, he got overall 7.5 and 9 band in listening module and all that. Okay, so computer delivered is fast, it is quick, right? And let me tell you, computer delivered is without any frustration. It's not that I'm favoring computer delivered. This is not a sponsored video at all. All right, if it would be something sponsored, I would tell you, but it's not sponsored. Nobody's given me anything, right? Yeah. So as far as computer delivered is concerned, in listening part 1 and part 4, there is a little typing involved, and that typing is only up to one word and or a number. Okay, so if you practice, you can easily write the word black. You can easily write any number. You can easily write any simple word, and that is only in part 1 and part 4. In part 2 and part 3 of computer delivered IELTS listening, you just have to click, drag or drop. Okay, if you want to check the taster lesson, if you want to get the taster computer delivered exam, just go to Google and write there computer delivered IELTS familiarization test. There is a test available by IDP and British Council. You can go through that test, listening, reading, writing. So after that, you may decide, okay? Because there are more plus points of computer delivered than paper delivered, right? This is all about listening. But yes, at times, if the audio goes on and you forget to type any answer, or you find it difficult to find a certain key, there is a pen and paper. On that paper, you can write numbers 1 to 10 and 31 to 40. 1 to 10 and 31 to 40. Why? Because in 1 to 10 there may be a word. If you miss that word, you can write it down. By the end of each section, they will say you will now have half a minute to check your answers. You now have half a minute to check your answers. So in half minute, if you miss any answer, write it on piece of paper and you can write it, no problem. Okay. Then there is part 2. In part 2, we have multiple choice, matching, map. There solely you have to drag and drop, click on the right option and all that. In part 3 also we have multiple choice and matching type of questions where you need to click, click, click. If correct answer is A, click A. If correct answer is B, you can click B. Now, after your test, once your listening test is over, they'll give you 3 minutes to recheck all the tests. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 4. And you have that pen and paper. And if you write anything there on paper and you want to transfer it to your listening test, you can do that as well, right? So it's very convenient, very comfortable. You don't have to convert the answers to any answer sheet. There is no problem of scanner evaluating you wrongly if your C looks like E, if your T looks like F. So there is no confusion like that. You'll get better bench score. The first thing. Second, when we talk about reading module, you know, in IELTS reading, main issue is time. Time is your enemy in IELTS reading, okay? So it's going on and on. So when you appear on paper, you have to go through the pages. Like, you know, for example, if you have a handout, right? So you need to go from one page to another, to another, to another, and all that. Now, passages in reading are usually 2-page passages. Questions are on 3rd page and 4th page. So you have to go back, come to questions, go back to the passage, come to questions, go back to the passage. So like this, you have to do a lot of things. For example, passages here, then we've got questions here. This is general training. But in case if it is academic and we have a long passage, so you can see when the passage is long. For example, we've got this long passage, section 3. Now 2 pages are there with the passage. For questions, you have to come here. Questions are here. So most of the time, students are doing like this. Okay, and you know, by the time when they read the question and come to the passage, they forget the question. From the passage, when they come to the question, they forget the passage. Okay, in computer delivered IELTS, screen is divided into 2 parts. Half part is for questions, half part is for passage. You can even change the font size of the passage. You have to, you know, what you said, you can scroll it up and down. You can scroll questions up and down. And it's very comfortable that you can put both. Here is the question, here is the relevant information in the passage. This is how you can easily find your way. Plus, you don't have to transfer your answers to the answer sheet. Wherever you type your answers, those answers will be actually taken from there, and you know, they will be checked by artificial intelligence, or their automated system will check your answers. So in reading, you have this benefit. You can change the font size, right? You can have questions parallel with the passage. That paragraph can come parallel to the questions, and this is how you may get benefit, right? 1 hour time. If it is paper delivered, you got to just move between question to passage. That may take more time. Then there is that answer sheet. 40 answers you need to convert. That takes around 5 to 7 minutes. So you can save all the hassle. And because there is no writing involved, that can be another plus point for those who are worried about their handwriting. When we talk about writing module, there are 2 tasks and 400 words minimum in IELTS writing. And I think if your typing speed is absolutely normal, or even if it is slow, in 1 hour you can write 400 words. That's not a big deal, okay? 400 words in 1 hour. Like, yeah, you need to write 7 words per minute. 7 words per minute is nothing. You can easily manage that. For this, what you need to do, you need to practice some essays. You may type, okay? And the benefit is this: you can edit your any paragraph anytime. When you start proofreading and you realize, I need to edit my first paragraph, I need to edit my body paragraph, or I want to change my body paragraph, you can do that in 1 hour time, okay? And again, question and what you are typing, they are parallel. There is the word counter. Word counter will tell you how many words you have written. Then for writing task 1, even you can start with task 1 or task 2. Okay, so it's all up to you. You have the freedom, and handwriting is not an issue. Many students get low band score because of illegible handwriting. Let's accept it. We don't write anymore. I mean, we don't have to write anymore. Okay, so because we don't write anymore, whenever we have to write for IELTS, at times it may cause some headaches. Okay, or at times you're not confident about your writing and you've got to write in pencils. So sometimes pencils don't write dark. There is that light writing. So all these things go against you. But when you type it, it looks better to the examiner as well, and that brings you better band score. So these are some points, and I believe in some countries it has already started to happen. How? In some countries, they only offer computer delivered IELTS. Paper delivered IELTS option is not available there. And one more thing, for computer delivered IELTS, the headphones they provide you, they are wired headphones. The quality is far better than those infrared headphones which they give you in paper delivered IELTS. One thing. Second, if you request them that I want to keep wearing headphones in reading test also, so when you keep wearing those headphones, there is noise cancellation there, so you can pay more attention to your reading passage without any noise. And another benefit is computer delivered IELTS is conducted in small groups of 10, 12, maximum 15. Okay, but paper delivered IELTS is conducted in a large gathering of 100, 200, 300. So when there are 200, 300 people, obviously someone is going to sneeze, someone is going to cough, and someone is going to, yeah. So, all right. So there may be some sneezes, especially if the weather is cold. There may be some sneezes, some coughs, right? So you cannot control such type of things. And then invigilators are moving around. In computer delivered IELTS, there is that computer screen right in front of you, and you are solely paying attention to that computer screen. This is how you can improve your attention, you can improve the attention span, and that can bring you better band score. Finally, my son appeared in IELTS twice. First, he appeared in standard IELTS. Second time, he appeared in UKVI, and he told me that the tests we have in Cambridge books in computer delivered IELTS tests are far easier than Cambridge IELTS books. That is according to him. Right, he got 8 band in reading, 9 band in listening, 7.5 in speaking, and writing is not his piece of cake. He got 6.5 in writing. Okay, so he said, like, you know, I gave him my paper delivered IELTS class, and then appeared in computer delivered. He said, that is easier than what you teach in your class. He said, okay, that's better. So this is what he says. You can interview some of the people who appear in computer delivered IELTS, and they will tell you what's good for you. All the best, guys, whether it is computer delivered or paper delivered. I teach IELTS online all over the world, and in Lahore, I have my IELTS masterclass. At the moment, I'm talking to you from my IELTS masterclass, okay? So we offer IELTS test booking service, computer delivered or paper delivered IELTS, okay? And we have single module preparation, PTE classes, spoken English classes, IELTS speaking course. So if you want to attend any of these, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub wholeheartedly wishes you best of luck. Take care. Allah Hafiz.